Hello, my name is Liang Dong, and I plan to become a counselor. This is because I want to work mainly with school-going kids. I'm very much interested to work in the field of emotional well-being among students in school. In the upcoming slide, I will share my vision statement. This will express my ideas of how mental health of emotional well-being is related to the culture that we belong to. In this slide, I discuss and share my vision statement. I want to become a counselor, and this is one reason why I have taken up this course. The teenager period or the adolescent period is a very crucial phase for any kid's life, and this is where they need proper support and guidance. They go through a lot of emotional as well as physical change. Their phase can set as the transition phase. This is also important for teachers, parents, and the student himself. There are many cultural beliefs and tables regarding talking about the even discussion about mental health. I seek to change I seek to change that. For me, mental health gets the top priority, and I plan to include the idea among parents as well as the kids, so that they understand the importance for taking care of the psychology, psychology health. School plays an important role here because kids spend a lot of time in school with the teachers. They interact with many kids here. If the kids get proper guidance here, then one can expect that their future growth will be hassle-free and in the right direction. I do not want the explicit ideas of curriculum subdue the im- implicit or hidden curriculum. No, there are many queer beliefs which prohibits us from taking about the mental health, and when it comes to kids, then we tend to overlook the problem. Students spend a lot of time in the school, and so teachers have an added responsibility to take care of them. They need to be taught that it's okay to feel sad or depressed and that is normal. There is nothing to be ashamed of it. The book we are reading, Kohei's book, gives us important insights about how a teacher should try to be the friend of the student first and the problem solving process become easy. This part is important as it seeks to understand the reflection of my project career. To resolve the issue of my young students, I first need to study properly about child psychology. I also need to understand that the same formula will not work on everyone. Every, ch- every child, every children is different, and to understand them, it is needed to learn more about their various culture and their family. I also need to understand that how the issue to mental health is seen by various cultures and approach them accordingly. I have to study. I have studied child psychology, culture, backgrounds of students, and I have to understand them. As a counselor, I will be interacting with many kinds of students, and I need to keep myself away and prepared for any type of interaction. I aim to make an environment where students will feel free to share their problems and those problems will duly solved. In the learning environment, I have to explore the concepts of space, place, and material culture space, place, and culture space plays a major role in the making a place student friendly. The space must be such that the students feel at home and comfortable. In the counseling room, I want to keep elements which give a feeling that it is a place where two friends can have a chat. This way, they will feel free. I do not want to the student to feel confusion when they enter my office. So they will not open up. I have to make them feel at home, and so the look and feel. The day of office has to be easy going. It should have crazy elements of the various cultures. I must keep motivational books, good movies, and past testimonies of students who have been helped by me. All this will make the room the comfortable space where the students can come along and discuss things with me. My role as a counselor will help me to interact with a variety of students who is placed where we find a diverse range of students coming from the various socioeconomic background. Some major students subgroups are A. White and the minor students, female and male students, students from high income and low income families, native English speakers, and also who are not native English speakers, students with disability, first generation learner, students from various countries. As a counselor, I will be having this important role to understand what basis the students face and how to help them come up with it from the materials this week. The concept of achievement gap were very clear. It is a present problem in the USA education system and has been the hampering the emotional well-being of a lot of young people. A child spends a lot of his or her time in school, and if he or she has to face therapy in the school, then the growth he has is not all healthy. When he faces and discrimination, he tends to become somehow discrimination among people, considering as their fees. In school, level is very important. I intended to help the students adjust in school and how to cope up with various types of the achievement gaps. We have understood how at times culture acts as a disability and that in many ways cripples a person. The simple story and the short story writing assignment give deeper insight into the X vs Y. My job will, will be to explain to the students that there is nothing wrong in being different or not adhering to a culture. Definitely, we must respect all culture, but also we should not be shamed if we do not follow and culture directly apart from this floor up is also necessary. This means once a session is a session is complete, as a counselor, I have the responsibility to keep a tab on the student and his activities, and if needed, conduct a follow-up session with him. One culture as a disability is an interesting concept because it shows that is which way culture makes up conventional. This disability shows the number two. This disability shows up when students face difficult in adjustment because he has to maintain the conventions put on him by the culture he has come from. Number three, in the lecture, we learn about the conventional idea of beauty and the good students. Number four, in a class or in a school, there are students who prefer not to follow the norms and they are called difficult, rebels, nerd gags. Number five, they are made to feel that not following the norm is not normal. This creates a gap and many times this is case this is the cause of unwanted behavior with partners and adjustment problem. Number six, as a counselor, it is my duty to help the student understand the culture and the norms are not disability and in what way the conflict in the learning environment can be resolved. We saw that how conventional culture ideas at times make positive impact and on the other times make a negative impact on us. Pop culture plays an important role here. As a counselor, it is my duty to expose my students to the ideas which will liberate them and make them feel confident even if they do not fit into the conventional idea of successful. I should have due knowledge of the details of the of a different students as they will be coming from different culture and different socioeconomic backgrounds. Pop culture plays a major role in our growing up. They affect the generation in both negative and positive many negative and positive manners. The final slide talk about culturally responsive teaching, which is sort of the culmination of the things that we have learned about till now. This is considered about the application part, which is immensely important. The references I would to thank you for being patient with me and help me with my work. I hope you like my vision statements and my idea of what I want to do. I also think that there are just some of the things which I need to make myself culturally aware about my roles as a counselor. Thank you, everyone.